This is Kenyu. Today, I'd like to take a quiet moment with you to reflect on what is really happening inside the mind of a person living with dementia. When people hear the word dementia, many imagine a gradual loss of understanding, judgment, and eventually even emotion itself. Some fear that the person they once knew is slowly disappearing. But when you spend time with people living with dementia, a very different picture begins to emerge. Memory may fade, but feelings do not. The desire to feel safe, to avoid fear, and to be treated with respect often becomes even more vivid. Anger, confusion, wandering, or refusal are not signs of a broken heart. They are the mind's way of trying to survive in a world that is becoming harder to understand. Today, we will gently explore these inner experiences and consider how our way of being present can create true calm and reassurance. For a person living with dementia, the world does not suddenly collapse all at once. There is no single moment when everything falls apart. Instead, the world slowly begins to feel unfamiliar. Things that once felt natural and automatic begin to require effort. Simple choices become difficult. Ordinary routines lose their sense of flow. What felt safe yesterday may feel uneasy today. Places that were once known may now bring discomfort rather than confidence. A familiar room can feel slightly off. A familiar face can feel uncertain. They may not know exactly where they are. They may not know why they are there. They may not be sure whether the person standing in front of them can be fully trusted. This uncertainty is not constant. It comes and goes. But when it appears, it can be deeply unsettling. Words may not be available to explain what is wrong. Thoughts may not line up clearly. Yet emotions remain. Fear is felt. Restlessness is felt. Unease is felt clearly and strongly, even without explanation. To live inside this kind of uncertainty is to constantly search for safety. To imagine what this experience is like, not from the outside, but from within, is the first step toward truly understanding dementia. When anger appears, it often seems sudden to those around them. But inside, it has been building quietly. They are asked to understand what they cannot. They are corrected for mistakes they do not remember making. They try to express themselves, but their words no longer reach others. Over time, the heart becomes cornered. Anger is not selfishness or a personality flaw. It is the last remaining way to say, "I am scared. Please stop. Please help me." The word wandering can make it sound like a meaningless action. But for the person experiencing it, there is deep intention. A sense of needing to go home. A memory of a place where they once felt safe. A feeling that an important responsibility is being forgotten. Even when the reason is lost, the feeling remains. The body moves because the heart is searching for peace. Stopping the movement alone does not remove the anxiety. What is truly needed is a place where the heart can finally rest. A person with dementia may forget conversations and events. But emotional memories last far longer. The warmth of being treated gently. The pain of being dismissed. The fear created by being rushed. They may not recall what happened, but they remember how it felt. This is why the heart still responds, even when explanations no longer work. Understanding this changes everything about how we care. Most emotional harm is not caused by cruelty, but by good intentions. Wanting to correct mistakes. Wanting them to understand more quickly. Wanting to reassure by saying it's nothing. But for someone with dementia, these moments can become experiences of being unseen or unheard. What hurts is not being wrong. What hurts is feeling that their emotions were ignored. These quiet misunderstandings slowly deepen fear and frustration. Calm is created through presence, not explanation. Slow movements. A gentle, steady voice. Standing at the same eye level. Before offering correct information, we offer a sense of safety. I understand how that feels. That must have been frightening. I'm here with you. These simple words, spoken softly, can loosen a heart that has been tightly wound. Dementia care is not about teaching understanding. It is about building trust, moment by moment. The purpose of dementia care is not to restore lost memories, not to force understanding, and not to bring someone back to who they once were. Its true purpose is to create safety in this very moment. To be accepted, even when words do not come easily. To be protected, even when actions are misunderstood. To be treated with dignity, even when mistakes are made. Confusion does not erase humanity. Fear does not cancel worth. When a person feels safe, the heart begins to settle. Breathing slows. Tension softens. These quiet moments of reassurance do not demand clarity or correction. They simply say, "You are safe here. You are not alone." And in dementia care, this sense of safety in the present moment is not a small thing. It is everything. Inside the mind of a person living with dementia, anxiety and calm continue to come and go. Moments of fear may arise suddenly. Moments of peace may return just as quietly. Memory may weaken. Words may disappear. Time itself may lose its shape. But the heart, the place where emotions are felt, remains fully present. The heart still senses tone, atmosphere, and intention. It still feels warmth, impatience, kindness, and safety. This is why our attitude matters so deeply. Not correctness, but understanding. Not efficiency, but calm presence. Not control, but quiet respect. When we slow down, when we soften our voice, when we choose to stay rather than fix, we create moments where the heart can rest. Dementia care is not about winning against confusion. It is about standing beside a human being within it. And when we do, even briefly, the heart responds. It is still here. It has always been here. This is the essence of dementia care. When we support someone living with dementia, we do not need special techniques, complex explanations, or perfect words. What truly protects the heart is a quiet, steady presence. Not rushing. Not correcting every mistake. Not denying what the person is feeling. Simply staying close. Simply being there. In that calm presence, fear softens. Tension eases. And the heart finds room to breathe. Care does not always look like action. Often, it looks like patience. It looks like listening. It looks like choosing kindness over efficiency. If today's message helps you pause, helps you see someone with dementia a little differently, or reminds you that your presence matters, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. At Kenyu Caregiving, we will continue to share the quiet wisdom that lives at the heart of care. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care, and I'll see you next time.